pushed in by the Rise early on, if it is going to be that Rise, but now it gets even scarier because this is going to be a Camille in the top lane here for Finn. One of those Nemesis and Broxa on the prowl. They're going to meet Kikis here inside of the jungle.
Tower dive, tower dive. Bwippo's going to be backing away. Here comes Kikis. Defensive flash already used. Broxa swaps back to human form, looking for the cocoon, needs to throw it through the minions. That's first blood already picked up. Secured solo for Nemesis. Now Kikis is in trouble. Next, Nemesis tanks one tower shot. Repel up, drop down. Fnatic find two beautiful kills.
That was absolutely perfectly played. Now Senkux is here. Teleport comes in from Finn. Is he going to flash forward?
They smell blood in the water. It's like a Jaws movie. Dun, 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 dun. Finn, goodbye, buddy. Not much you can do. Hextech ultimates will buy a few seconds, surely. And here comes Broxa, Venomous Fang. Come on, one more bite. We'll be able to pick it up. Looked a little
dramatic. Doesn't have the teleport, so Brox is going to try to either just get a good reset or Fnatic, or if Q steps a little too far forward, then maybe they can try to get a summon.
Are you a fisherman at all, Ender? Because right now Fnatic are using some bait. Going to chase down into Q, down to 100 HP. Here comes Nemesis from behind though. Reckless summoning heal has already been used. He's holding on to flash. Nemesis looking for one. Going to flash forward. Q sidesteps for a few seconds, but this is a four-man stack in the bottom lane. Nemesis isn't done yet, and he's got a Dragon Rage kick.
Yeah, he gets the kick too, so he's going to just punch Kikis right back into the team.
Oh, this just feels so bad, man. Nemesis keeps hunting and chasing down. Here comes the rest of Fnatic. Vander's running for his life as Kikis has got red buff available. Not going to be able to do enough, and Vander, I think, have secured 3 plates in the bottom lane. Tower, first blood bonus in the mid lane, a plate in the top lane. And it's just...
Broxa on the other side of the map, looking for the flank here with Hellsing. Lands a beautiful cocoon here onto Rogan. Nemesis on the prowl as well.
Oh, so nicely done. The Charm finds 2. Here comes Nemesis once more. That's a killing spree for him. Turns his attention. Broxa is on a rampage. 6 kills apiece. Or 6 kills they've been involved in. While all that's going on, Kikis is trying to farm between 2 towers, and it's not working. 15 turret plates secured and 2 towers. And he's duoed up with this Elise of Broxa to give Fnatic this phenomenal lead. First Dragon will be secured shortly. The last tower is going to fall over in a moment or two. And for Fnatic, it's just a matter of how long will it take him to finish this game?
Yeah, that's definitely the question. I think that, you know, as we have a little bit of time, it's nice champion, and we're going to continue to see teams that pick up the Silas, push the lane, and make plays around the map. And I think Fnatic has done an excellent job of executing on the power of this pick.
Well, near flawless play. 15 minutes in, over 7,000 gold up. Tempo of the game, behind the tempo of the play, they lose their 5th tower.
Yeah, I mean, it's so painful here because no one on Rogue ever wants to be in the side lane anymore.
Control wards being pushed from river up is very, very strong. World End has been used by Bwippo. He's in a 1v2, but this may not be the end of the world. He does actually get revived, and here comes some support from Nemesis. Bwippo manages to survive a few seconds longer. Not going to pick up the kill just yet. Dash away from Infernal Chase. That's the first kill for Rogue. Now Nemesis is in a lot of trouble. 4 members of Rogue are pushing in, but look at the top of the map.
Yeah, Fnatic just continue to push, and it's because of the teleport from Nemesis. He forces all 5 members of Rogue to commit to the bottom lane. So Fnatic get away with an 18-minute inhibitor to secure that play, and they lose the tower for it.
I mean, look at the item disparity because of this gold lead. Black Cleaver already completed for
those sweepers try and clear away wards. So right now, Rogue have one ward on their red buff, and that is it. Currently, Fnatic can push
1,000 gold in the lead. There's a little bit of trade between Finn and Bwippo in the bottom lane. Thank you for bringing that up on the screen. Fnatic will use this timing window to secure themselves at least one more tower. We'll take a look down the bottom lane. Finn may actually be winning this fight for the moment. World Ender is at max stacks, and Finn flashes for his life. Bwippo ends up winning it entirely.
They're gonna try to get some back themselves.
Okay, Bwippo's got some sustain here. Will get taken out by Senkux.
Point where we saw some miscommunication here from Fnatic. They're gonna have to hold that thought because they're going in.
All right, they are indeed. Vander's gonna be the first target. Hilly continues to chase into the back line. Red buff, I didn't see who picked that one up, but Hilly bites off more than he can chew, and he gets taken down. Now Bwippo's gonna be the next target. Realm Warp chance at this rate. And we'll see whether or not we're going to explore that discussion. If you look at the mini-map, Rogue, they have a feeling this is happening. Baron has already been secured. Rogue
behind. Right now it's 9,000 gold. You have no vision control over the map as well. And we all know that, like, what do you actually do in that situation? Well, you probably sit pretty close.
Play safe like they have done.
Well, right now Rogue might be looking for a fight. Notice Kikis on the side of this fight. He has flash, he has ward up, he has kick available. If you're going to kick someone in, it almost has to be reckless. You have to try and pick him off. And Rogue see the time ticking down. Both towers now reaching that 50% mark and just just a few more waves could explode their base.
It's so difficult to do. Reckless has got Featherstorm, has got Flash, has got Heal available. So a lot of tools to dodge that potential kick. Kickers will land a Sonic Wave, isn't going to follow it in just yet. Tower number 1 falls, tower number 2 just a couple orders away. That's fallen to all inhibitors are exposed. 11, 12,000 gold lead, and Fnatic are just really content. They are playing the threatening game. They will win any fights that Rogue starts as long as they don't get surprised. There's the Hextech ultimatum. Bwipo does get chunked out, the World Ender used. This is because Fnatic are putting pressure in the top. Now Bwipo goes down, but the inhibitor should fall. That's at least a catch now onto Broxah. He gets taken out. 2 quick kills for an inhibitor, but Baron's still up. Can Rogue get themselves any more? The Realm Warp will only deliver a couple of minions.
Ooh,
Quickness is used
out the quickness. That's a good play there from Rogue. I think once that happened, they went to all 3 lanes as Kickus goes in here onto Nemesis, but that's a hard guy to kill.
Yep, you're not going to win that fight because Reckless manages to land the last auto. And that's farming it up, being given a lot of resources because the rest of his team are farming champions.
Yeah, this is definitely the Bwipo, Broxah, Nemesis show at the moment. Reckless, you know, sometimes it's nice to ride back easy. Now they're going for the next.
They are indeed. Reckless does get jumped on by Hextech ultimatum. Summoner Heal buys some time. Featherstorm buys just a little bit more. Knockup from Hylissang will allow a kill to be secured onto Finn. Kickus will just be respawning as the rest of his team is trying to defend the base. Nexus turret number 1 is very low. Baron buff did expire, remember. Hylissang will not find a target, and Rogue are able to hold on for just a few seconds longer. Senkux tries to interrupt, and Realm Warp will be a few seconds now before Rogue can potentially chase with it. The double super minions in multiple lanes, and Fnatic, they are literally dancing with death, threatening Rogue to engage because they want to kill Rogue.
Yeah, they want to kill Rogue, and they're also actually trying to get both Bwipo and Nemesis back to base so they could TP back in on these next super minion waves. You can see 2 supers set up in the top lane, wave down bottom, and a teleport onto the fountain.
Fnatic are just moments away from picking up their 7th win of the spring split. A dive goes forward, and that's already a kill into HQ. The Nexus turrets are falling. The Nexus is being focused while Fnatic still fight themselves. Just a few more kills. Bwipo uses a stopwatch behind the Nexus to buy some time. Will survive a few seconds longer. The Nexus is being focused. Bwipo goes down, and Fnatic are 1 step closer to the playoffs.
The streak continues here for Fnatic. A very clean game of League of Legends from them, trying to defy some expectations. Broxah and Nemesis coming in and performing so well alongside one another to completely control and entirely dominate the map. A solid win if there ever was one.
2 weeks in a row, Fnatic go 2-0. That means they now tie themselves up in the standings with SK Gaming at 7-7. 1 win behind Splice, who are at 8-6. And it is just a really interesting position to be in when you consider Fnatic still have to play Splice, and they are currently 1-0 up over Splice. So that could be a very pivotal matchup when we get towards the end of the spring split.
I mean, there's so many important matchups coming up here for Fnatic, and it's really incredible too, because you look 2 weeks ago, and even though we thought, yes, this team is doing better, they still looked hopelessly out of playoff contention after winning so many games in the last few weeks, following it up with another win here.